guys, it's Michelle from the Tracy Motherhood. Just wanted to do a video kind of about the chemical pregnancy. So this will not be a positive video, and also loss will be mentioned. This is actually being filmed on the same day as a bunch of other videos that I filmed earlier. However, during that time period, I got annoyed with my hair, so now it is up. I spilled stuff all over my shirt, so my shirt is now different, and I got bored with the white background, so now I have something up. And I noticed that the non-white background makes the screen not so orangey, like it's not filming so orangey, because I just use whatever auto settings I have. Anyway, so in case you don't know, my 5th cycle, trying to conceive, which was my 4th with my known donor, I had a chemical pregnancy. Friday night I had a positive test, and then the test gradually got lighter until Tuesday I had a negative test and I started bleeding heavily. So I was about only like 4 weeks along, not like 3 weeks, 6 days, like not even 4 weeks. But if you've ever had a chemical pregnancy, it's not good. I've never had a miscarriage other than that, so I'm sure having a miscarriage further along, or a stillbirth, or infant death is so hard, but for me the chemical pregnancy is the hardest thing I've ever had to deal with, other than the negatives, which I just had a negative today, and I don't know which is worse, the chemical or the negative. Prior to the chemical, I would have said the chemical, then I had the chemical and it was horrible, and now having a negative again, the chemical was worse, but I don't know by how much. Anyway, so as the title said, Finding Nemo. So I had a theme. My dog is snoring. I had a theme. If you watch my craft stuff, I think is what it's called, video, I had a theme of stars. When I first decided to try to conceive, I had names picked out, and they were like star related, and so everything was with the star themed. I then changed the name and then kept the star theme because the name fit in with the star theme. And then I changed the name again, which if you watch the craft video, somewhere in there there's a link to my blog post about changing names, but I really don't want to go through that. I'm trying it again. But so I had changed the name again, and then fell in love with that name, and that name was stuck. Like, I am so in love with that name. Sorry, the dog's on my lap, like snoring. Getting up now. So I had the name chose. Like, the first name is gender neutral, so no matter what, the first name stays the same. The middle names are not gender neutral, so they'll change based on the gender. But so stars was still the theme. Kind of threw in a little bit of dragons in there. So dragons and stars, green and yellow, were basically my themes. I am obsessed with Disney. I think it's gotten worse in the last few months, but so I think it was like the day I found out I was pregnant, or the day after, I went from the star, goodnight, moon, dragon theme thought to Nemo. Originally I had started doing, because people kept asking me, are you pregnant, are you pregnant, are you pregnant? So using Facebook, all I did was I had like a series of profile pictures to kind of let them know where I am in my cycle. So if you've seen Finding Nemo, so for my period there was that blue fish, Deb, but her sister is Flo, which is not really a sister, it's her reflection. But so Flo was my my period one. Nemo's dad, Marlin, holding the egg, was my waiting to ovulate. Just Keep Swimming with Dory was my like insemination picture, which I would keep from my first insemination until I ovulated, like 24 hours after I ovulated. And then I would switch it to Squirt, which is the little baby turtle. And then if I ever got pregnant, I would have switched it to Nemo. With the chemical, because I knew it was probably going to be chemical, instead of switching to Flow right away, I switched to the little octopus, because I figured ink is kind of chemical. And then when I did lose the pregnancy, I switched it to, there's this picture of Marlin looking into this empty, it's at the beginning of the movie, empty, like where all his eggs were, and Barracuda had killed them all but Nemo. So I had switched it to that. Anyway, so with, like, when I found out I was pregnant, I changed everything to Nemo. I don't know, I just felt this strong connection with Nemo, because I had been doing my pictures over such a long period of time that I was like, oh, Nemo, I'm going to be switching my picture to Nemo soon. So I just changed everything to Nemo, Finding Nemo, which I'm an obsessive planner. So basically I have like an entire baby shower planned, entire nursery planned. I have like my complete registry completed. Like that's just how I am. Like I need to have everything planned out. So I had all that. I switched that all over from Goodnight Moon, because that was like my nursery / baby shower theme, to Finding Nemo, which takes me about a day to switch themes. But anyway, so I switched my whole theme over, changed all my registry, because my registry nursery stuff was all Goodnight Moon and Moon Star related, to Finding Nemo. So, and I was calling the baby Nemo. Well, when I lost the pregnancy, and all during this cycle, I still was referring to that baby and my potential future baby as Nemo, and I was keeping that Finding Nemo theme. Then yesterday, or today? No, I think it was yesterday. So sorry. So yesterday, I was talking to a friend about Nemo, and I'm like, I can't do it. I can't keep Nemo as my theme and my everything, because Nemo was the chemical pregnancy. That was Nemo. So how do you, like, do Nemo again? It's like naming a kid, losing that child, and then naming the next kid. I know it's not that, like, permanent. Like, it wasn't like I physically gave birth. It wasn't like I was any far along or anything, but that was Nemo. So I wanted to stick with something Disney, just because Disney's something really easy to find, and also I plan on going to Disney, and there's just a lot of Disney stuff that I had on my list of stuff I wanted that was Nemo themed, but now because I couldn't do Nemo, I needed a switch. So yesterday was also when I started spotting, so I knew I wasn't pregnant, and I just needed like a fresh start. I was so sick of switching to freaking Flow. I just needed something different. So I messaged my 2 friends that know I'm trying to conceive, and they'll be going to Disney with me whenever I finally have a baby to go to Disney with. So messaged them. My best friend was at work, so she kind of didn't respond till after this long conversation with the other friend. We had a discussion and ended up with The Lion King. The Lion King is awesome. The reason I liked Finding Nemo was because of the bright colors, but I really had to let that go. And I needed something that was still gender neutral, because I obviously wasn't going to do like Disney princesses if I had a boy. But The Lion King was on the top of my list of favorite ones. So I was looking at The Lion King stuff. I watched The Lion King. Excuse me. So The Lion King is what I switched it to. So it was really good because yesterday I was a mess with spotting and knowing my period was coming. But as soon as I switched to Lion King, it was like, whew, okay, fresh new start. I changed my profile picture to Scar. I should show you them. I don't know where the camera is. Hold on one second. Okay, so over here, I'm going to post the pictures as I go. So the first one is Scar, and that is my period one. That's what my picture currently is right now. Then for waiting to ovulate, I'm going to change it to this one, which is like the I Can't Wait to Be King song. So, and it also makes a nice little circle. So that is my waiting to ovulate one. Then for the insemination one, I'm going to do this one, which I don't quite remember which one it is. I think it's the Hakuna Matata one, because it's just a relaxing kind of whatever. And then I'll switch it to this one, which is the log with them walking across, which is kind of like the journey from fertilization to implantation. And then obviously if I do get pregnant, I will switch it to this one because it's so adorable. And what else could I switch it to? Sorry, I'm just going to flip the screen again. I have to keep my screen flipped, otherwise I stare over here where the screen is and I want to stare at you guys. So anyway, so it was like this nice, clean, fresh start, so that if I ever get pregnant, it will not be a Nemo. I do this whole thing with temporary tattoos where after I do an insemination, I wear a temporary tattoo. And I also did my nails, which I don't know if you can tell, but they're currently still Finding Nemo themed. Which they'll probably come off today or tomorrow. But anyway, so I got new nail decals, which are Lion King. I got new temporary tattoos that are Lion King. I redid the entire nursery theme, which is not actually Lion King that I did. I'll post a picture like here. I don't have the camera flipped, so I don't know where my hand is, but of the actual theme. And I'll post a link below too. It's not actually Lion King, but it's like a jungle. I really didn't care for a lot of the Lion King specific ones. I live in Canada, so it's sometimes harder to find stuff in general. But I found them just too brown. It was brown and beige, the end. Not a whole lot going on. I found some, because my parents live on a border city, so it's easy to go to the States for stuff, but I found one that I kind of liked at Babies R Us in the States, but it ends up so expensive to have to order from the States or drive to the States to get the stuff, because the Babies R Us is not near the border. It's like 40 minutes away. So if you have found a really colorful Lion King nursery that I can either order online and get shipped to Canada, or is not that hard to find in Canada or the United States at a popular store, please let me know. I want it to be colorful though. Yeah, you'll see the nursery that I chose. It's like yellow and gray and brown, a little bit of beige, brown. So it's not technically the Lion King. But then I went through and I redid my whole baby shower, which I'll post a link down below, and maybe I'll put a picture here. But it's like this super cute baby Lion King-ness. It's at Party City. I don't know if they have it at Party City in Canada, like in the store, just because the store by us is really small, but I can order it on Party City online in Canada, or there's a Party City right over the border from us, which we're there all the time because that's where we do the majority of our grocery shopping. This is when I'm in the city, not where I am now. So I redid that. I made my own invitations that are so cute. And I don't know, I just felt like it was a nice, fresh start, and just kind of got rid of the Nemo. That's in the past. Kind of going with the Lion King whole, like, past is in the past. So Nemo is gone. Lion King is in. So I don't know what I'm going to nickname baby. Because Nemo, I guess Nemo's kind of a boy name. Whereas Simba's like really a boy name. But I might find something in the Lion King to nickname baby that's kind of gender neutral. I don't know, I'll probably go with Simba. But yeah. So if you have any questions, comments, anything like that, feel free to let me know. If you know anything from the Lion King that might be slightly gender neutral or somewhat cute, that I can nickname baby whenever I get pregnant, let me know. If you find a nursery that's super cute, let me know. So I think that's about it. But I also did Circle and Bloom last night. Technically Cycle Days 1's today, but I bought the new Natural Cycle one. I'll post a link down below for that. And so I decided to do Cycle Day 1 yesterday, which I'll do it again today. There's no like must do this day. So I'll do it again tonight. I really like that one because it's a natural cycle, whereas the other ones were about medication, so it was kind of more like, what's this medication doing for you? Whereas the natural cycle's just like, it's natural. It's getting your body prepared naturally, and getting everything, just using your mind to be prepared for pregnancy. It's hard to explain, but check it out. It is expensive. It's about $60 for the digital download, which is what I have. I think it's like $70 if you want the CDs. But in my opinion, totally worth it. Just to like calm my brain at the end of the day, to stop worrying, and just to focus more on positive energy and whatnot. So, Hakuna Matata, and have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.